Hello and welcome to another episode of Barely Contained, the podcast that takes a deep dive into the world of online showbiz journalism. My name is Matt Withers, and I'm once again joined at a safe social distance of 57,936 metres by Chris Beckett to assess the latest dispatches from the virtual red carpet, including Gordon Ramsay's Beef Wellington tragedy, Kelly Rowland's walking skills, and Jamie Lynn Spears' electric car cat massacre. Let's go. Hello there, Chris Beckett.
Hi, Matt Withers. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm here, Chris, for some online celebrity reportage, and I believe that you are serving up a story about restaurateur Gordon Ramsay.
I am indeed. This might be a tasty treat, and it's delivered to us by the Mirror Online's Paige Holland and Sophie Roberts. It's a twofer.
Yeah, very much like Watergate. This has required the efforts of two journalists.
Yes, I would say more, Dempsey and Makepeace than.
I can't remember who they are, actually. Were they not detectives?
They were, but, I'm saying it's slightly different level here.
Okay, and they've certainly been probing into this.
Gordon Ramsay promotes new Beef Wellington, but fans label it a tragedy.
Marvellous.
Gordon Ramsay took to Instagram to show off the Beef Wellington his restaurant Bread Street Kitchen has to offer his vegan customers, but fans admit they're disappointed.
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay has been called out by unimpressed fans for his vegan Beef Wellington.
Ooh, I wonder what medium they may have used for this calling out.
Let's have a see.
What could they have taken to?
The 54-year-old TV chef has been sharing plant-based recipes on his Instagram to mark Veganuary, a challenge that encourages people to avoid eating animal products for the entirety of January, reports Daily Star.
Yeah, so this is on the Mirror, but right at the start, they admit that they've lifted the entire thing from another paper.
Two people.
It took two of them to lift it from another paper. Are you a veganurer? Veganurer?
Easy for you to say. I've not. No, I'm trying to eat more veg generally, but no, I haven't got the stomach for the full jam.
I'm trying to eat more meat.
Oh, okay. Well, we're into my yang.
Yeah, I'm very much upping the black pudding count this January.
Oh, nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, we've got these two people, and they've lifted the Daily Star. One doing the Control C portion, one doing the Control V. On the platform, Gordon has been promoting the meat-free meals being sold at his restaurants, and many people have praised the move to add inclusive options for vegans. As he announced that Bread Street Kitchen in London has created a vegan version of Beef Wellington, he also shared the recipe with fans so they can give it a try for themselves. He wrote, "A vegan twist on our classic beef welly. Try making at Bread Street Kitchen's delicious beets welly at home this #Veganuary."
And now there's a picture of it.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I think it looks like a Swiss roll that's gone a bit wrong.
Yeah, I like the lattice work.
I mean, it's very pink, isn't it?
It's quite pink, yeah.
Unnaturally so, I'd suggest.
Yeah, I wouldn't be keen. While the introduction of a vegan dish excited a few of his fans, it riled many who thought there were better ways to cook vegetarian recipes than by just adding beets. One person said, "What the actual fuck?" A second commented, "What a tragedy." Third person wrote, "No way, very sad to see a Wellington with beets. There are so many other ways to cook vegetarian recipes." "Looks dry as fuck," Gordon criticised a fourth.
That's what Tony Blair used to say when he was presented with the budget when he was in office.
But others praised his inclusivity, as one said, "What a transformation from Gordon hating vegan cook-off to him adding a vegan dish to his menu." LMAO. How do you say lamao?
I would just say LMAO. What were you saying? LMAO?
I don't know. I've never said it to myself before. LMAO.
No, LMAO. It's not like you sound like a cat that's been hit by a car.
Wow, that's very prescient. LMAO. I didn't think I'd see a day where Ramsay would be posting vegan things on social media. I like this version of him, agreed another. A third said, love to try it out.
Hang on, that person's not the third. That person is...
Let's count.
Fifth, the sixth. That person is the seventh. That person is the seventh tweet these two reporters have found.
Another excited customer wrote, my favourite chef creates his most iconic dish and makes it vegan. This is gold. And who are you and what have you done to Chef Ramsay? I'm calling the police, wrote a Twitter user. What do you think of Gordon's beef Wellington? Let us know in the comments below.
Have you got the comments open there?
I would mention there's one particular comment that I thought was worth mentioning. It was by Horatio Cummerband 4. Why were going to call the police about his beat Wellington? Did it flee to its second home in Cornwall?
I like Nutty Nana, who says a decent vet could sort that right out, because I've literally no idea what that means. Crochet says, what's wrong with a good old roast instead of all the fancy food all piled on top of each other? Not for me. Banjo Jack says, made with animal fat all over his fingers.
That's a bit of a slur.
It is, actually. You should say, I've got no evidence whatsoever. I imagine Gordon Ramsay is an inveterate hand washer. And Shakira Club says, more pretentious tosh from the food warmer.
Yeah. Not holding back, Shakira. So, Matt, I understand that you've got a story about a former member of Destiny's Child.
I have, but not the famous one. This is from the Daily Mail. It's by Kevin Cahart. And the headline is, Kelly Rowland makes a statement and struts her stuff in skin-tight jumpsuit and sky-high stiletto boots in trending TikTok video, all while 9 months pregnant.
That's quite a long headline.
It is quite a long headline, yes. It begins, Kelly Rowland could go into labour and give birth to her second child any time now. But that didn't stop the former Destiny's Child star from showing off her catwalk-like skills and growing baby bump dressed in sky-high stiletto boots and a fitted jumpsuit that hugged her mom-to-be curves. Mom, very American.
Yeah.
In fact, labour's spelt in the American way, so obviously targeting the US market here.
Mm.
Her confident walk, complete with endless attitude, don't know what that means, was part of the new TikTok trend, Let Me See You Walk challenge dance competition.
Have you entered the Let Me See You Walk challenge dance competition as yet?
I, Chris, have been successfully walking for around 4 decades now and do not feel the need to prove to anyone that I'm capable of putting one foot in front of the other in order to move forward in an onward trajectory.
Let the records state I have seen him do this.
Yeah, I can definitely walk.
Yeah. Endless attitude.
What does endless attitude mean?
It's almost as though someone would be watching it going, oh, it's quite impressive attitude. But it'll be over in a minute.
I'd say an endless attitude sounds like she'd be the kind of person who would always argue over her change in a shop. You know, like, that was a £10 note, mate. You know, don't mess with me about. I know what was in the
friend
purse.
to the shopkeep.
No. 9 months pregnant, doing the most, the singer and television personality captioned her TikTok post that left many of her fans buzzing with excitement.
Not with anyone who likes good use of grammar.
No. She then heaped on the attitude with a couple of hand-in-hair moves and head swirls before making her move up her makeshift catwalk. So she simultaneously walked while putting her hand in her hair, So the bar's pretty low here, isn't it, for things that you can achieve? 9 months and ready, walk, she declared when she posted the same video on Instagram. For dramatic effect, the first portion of the walk was edited in slow motion, which gave way to a normal speed by the last few seconds of the clip.
They've really captured the thrill that is producing a short video.
Yeah, I mean, essentially what she's done is put a video of herself on the internet walking and while simultaneously putting her hand in her hair in slow motion. I mean, they've done well to get a few hundred words out of this.
Yeah.
Despite being near her due date, the Georgia native still looked lean and fit as she gave a glance to left and right, and her natural curls flowing well past her shoulders. Rowland is already the proud mother of 6-year-old son Titan that she shares with her husband, Tim Weatherspoon. That's a bit odd, isn't it? That's not how I describe it. You know, if you saw somebody with a child, oh, this must be your child, and she went, yes, I share it with my husband.
Yes. We're cutting him down the middle.
Yeah. I mean, it's very odd. One does not talk of sharing a child. The couple reportedly started dating back in 2011, which led to the announcement of their engagement on the Queen Latifah show in December 2013. They were eventually married in Costa Rica in May 2014. Throughout her career, Rowland has sold over 30 million records as a solo artist and another 60 million records during her run with Destiny's Child, making them among the best-selling girl groups of all time, with hits like Say My Name and Bootylicious.
And that's the end of that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. She walked for a bit.
Yeah.
Put a hand in her hair.
She announced it.
She announced it. She announced the walk.
Yep.
And finally, Chris, you can hit me one more time because you've got a story about Britney Spears' little-known sister.
Yes, indeed. This is from the Daily Mail Online. Headline: Jamie Lynn Spears tells Elon Musk her Tesla is a, in quotes, secret cat killer, as she talks about tragically running over multiple family pets in a new video.
Wow. And Chris, who wrote this story?
This one was by Deirdre Simmons for dailymail.com.
Yeah. Nobody called Deirdre is a celebrity reporter. Deirdre, school dinner lady.
Yeah. Do you think it's a nom de plume?
Absolute nom de plume. If you're called Deirdre, you're either school dinners or at a push, Avon.
Or a much-loved agony aunt.
Much-loved agony aunt, yeah.
Jamie Lynn Spears recently revealed she has tragically run over multiple family pets with her electric car, which is nearly silent as it accelerates and drives around.
I mean, I just say moves.
After mistakenly backing over and killing her daughter's cat named Turkey, the 29-year-old actress recorded a plea to Tesla's CEO Elon Musk about the dangers of creating cars without reverse beeping.
I mean, I suppose they could always have had it for Christmas dinner.
Well, yeah. You could have pardoned it, but...
I mean, we shouldn't laugh. Thoughts with Turkey in the family.
Thoughts are with Turkey. In the fact that it's more than one, which is probably more discomfort to me reading about this. I know there's bigger things to worry about in the world right now, but someone's got to let Elon Musk know that the Tesla is a secret cat killer. And it's a problem we've really got to fix, she stated in a video on her Instagram story. She continued, we have now lost, I don't even want to tell you how many cats, because they don't hear the Tesla crank and unfortunate things happen. And it's really devastating and tragic for everyone involved. Now, how many cat killings is she culpable?
I mean, yeah, there's a pattern here, isn't there? At some point, you think she'd check a bit more before she accelerates and moves around in her Tesla.
It's still a little bit suspicious. Then the actress went on to suggest Musk add a feature to the brand's luxury vehicles, which would prevent animals from getting struck by a reversing car. So, since Tesla is so quiet, maybe he could make one of those noises that bother cat or animal ears when it cranks up. So that way they know something's happening and they aren't caught off guard. And things don't end in a very tragic way, the younger sister of Britney Spears proposed.
From my experience, the best noise it could make to frighten a cat would be a vacuum cleaner or the crinkling of a plastic bag.
Yeah, that'll normally do. Or even it could somehow drop a cucumber. That seems to set them off.
It's very
Pop
specific.
it out the exhaust. Addressing the South African-born American entrepreneur directly, she added, "Elon Musk, let's figure this out. I mean, you owe me a couple of cats." Yes, I am fully aware that there's some user error involved in this, but I'm just saying, let's collaborate to save some cats' lives, she concluded.
If I was a lawyer defending a murderer, I would definitely say, "Yes, Your Honour, I am fully aware there's some user error involved in this."
I may have played a small role. I'm not quite sure this story. It seems to be part an advert for Tesla, part an admission of being a serial cat killer.
Yeah, it's very odd, isn't it? And I think Elon Musk has got form for overreacting to things like this.
Yeah, he's probably best to stay well away from it. Further pulling at the company and fans' heartstrings, she filmed her 2-year-old Ivy, who she shares with husband Jamie Watson, seemingly asked about their deceased felines' whereabouts.
There seems to be a pattern in sharing children with one's spouse here.
Yeah, I can see that they're obviously not that close to cat ownership, but yeah, you'd feel a bit more commitment is required. Jamie is also a mom to her 12-year-old daughter Maddie, who she shares with her ex, Casey Aldridge. Last year, she told E.T. her eldest would be the perfect choice to play a younger version of her for a reboot of Nickelodeon's hit show Zoe 101, which ended in 2008.
She told E.T.?
I know.
The alien?
He had
the
one
alien
phone call.
Yeah, and that was what he used it for.
Exactly.
What an absolute waste.
He's still got his BT phone cards.
Oh, lovely and niche.
Jamie Lynn starred on the comedy as Zoe Brooks, a teen who enrolled in a previously all-boys boarding school in California.
You a fan of Zoe 101?
I am not even aware of Zoe 101.
Zoe 101 sounds like the Twitter handle of a Donald Trump supporter.
Yeah, well, it could be the new Twitter handle of Donald Trump himself.
Well, yeah.
It ran from 2005 to 2008 and was one of the most popular shows on the network during its heyday. Its 3-year heyday.
Yeah.
During the final season of the show, a then 16-year-old Jamie Lynn found out she was pregnant by her boyfriend at the time, Casey Aldridge.
Oh, awkward. And then she had to go and confront his dad, the former Tranmere Rovers striker, John.
Yeah. Who knows what those kids would get up to. She gave birth to daughter Maddie in 2008 and went on to get engaged to Aldridge that same year. The pair split in 2010 after an on-again, off-again romance. The potential Zoe 101 reboot would presumably see the star reprise her role as the titular character, with her daughter Maddie playing her at the same age she was when the show was initially filmed.
No one remembers the show.
I think we are still having the conversations and figuring out how to tell the story in a way that is going to do it justice, because we want it to be good, Jamie said.
You've got to do it justice. I mean, the worst thing you could possibly do is to slur the great legacy of Zoe 101.
Yeah, you don't want to jump the shark or reverse over the cat. Adding, we want it to relate to the fans. That's why the show works in the first place, because we connect to our fans and where they were in their life. So we want to make sure we find a home and the best story to tell. Yeah, I think those fans may have moved on.
If you were a fan of it originally, I'm guessing that, you're probably beyond the age now that you want to see the reboot.
No, yeah, you don't really want to get Nickelodeon back on.
And Chris, I think that will do for this week's dispatch from the Celebrity Journalism Frontline.
Yep. All I can say is, in the words of the commenter, Bread Cake Gripper, always someone else's fault, eh?
Well, quite.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, thanks very much for that, Matt. And just to let people know, if they want to comment or follow us in any way, shape or form, they can not reach us on TikTok, but should they wish, they can go to Facebook, Barely Contain the Podcast, and follow the page there. Or they can go to Twitter, and @barely_pod is all they need to know.
But Chris, can they find us on Parler?
No.
They cannot find us on Parler.
They cannot find us on Parler.
Well, with that, just leaves me to say thank you very much, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. See you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.